So it's Monday. We just recorded some other videos you'll see. I don't know if you'll see it before this one or after this one, or maybe they'll just go together. I mean, that'd be a hell of a contrast. I got out this weekend. Look around in the garage. It doesn't look like I did shit. I was out here hours this weekend, actually, and I feel like I didn't get shit done. But inevitably, we have tubs, like this tub here. We get these tubs, and we put stuff in them, and we fill them up. And then eventually they're stacked so high that we move one and a bunch fall over, and I'm like, I need to get rid of this shit. That's what's on the floor here. A bunch of gear we've made, one-offs and custom stuff and stuff I made, you know, years ago at the old shop. Some of this even came from San Diego. But inevitably it'll get out, and I'm like, I'm gonna sell this shit. I'm gonna auction this off. I'm never gonna build it again. It's kind of a one-off. We're doing something else nowadays. So I'll get it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna auction this shit off. And then it'll sit here, and I'll be like, 2 days later, I'll be like, man, this is really in my way. And I'll put it back in this bin, and 2 years later, the pile of bins will fall over, and I'll open it back up, and here it is. So, Chef's waiting for us. Let's see what he's doing. Go ahead and turn it off. These are some stockings that I made. These are actually the first stockings I ever made. I made them for the kids and myself. This is a 1000 denier micro rig, probably one of the first ones. Well, definitely one of the first ones, because it has one of the old Tyvek labels in it. We actually used to print these on a laser printer. We'd get them pre-scored, and they're on some paper, and then we'd crack them and then peel them off. They had some adhesive on the back of them. This was something I'd made. It's just one of our 6x6 medical satchels, but I just did it up for one of the kids, and I don't think they ever even used it. It's completely brand new. It's toxic green. I'll probably auction that off. Could be used for all kinds of other shit. Everybody asked for a tool bag with a shoulder strap on it. We've done a few of them. I've never been happy with it. See what it does? The fulcrum point is low. So when you grab it and you don't pick it up right, a lot of times it flips over. There's guys on them making these things because they're fucking dumb. You have to redesign the bag. Even with this, so because of where it's sewn in, right? This is beyond half point of the bag. And this actually hangs higher. But if you are not careful when you pick this up, and these settle down to the side, and there's any weight in here, when you pick this up, the bag flips upside down. So if it's open, and you're in Starbucks and you're not careful, you're in a hurry, you get a phone call, you're gonna go outside, whatever, somebody fucking bumped your car, you grab your bag and pick it up, and boom, your fucking gun fell out on the ground in Starbucks. Mookie War bag. Everybody's enamored by the Mookie War bag. We made this bag before we ever called it a Mookie War bag. It's got 4 mag pouches. This is probably the very first one, or one of the first few that I made. It's got bungees across the top. I don't know that I ever made lids for this one for the individual mags. It's got pals on the side, so you could put a Nalgene pocket. It's really what I built it for. Pocket inside, Velcro lined both walls. This sleeve pocket here also Velcro lined, and then the main compartment Velcro lined also. It's got a zipper pouch here in the lid, and then that can rip off and uncover all of it if you want to. This here was for a gun. It's Velcro lined also on both sides, so you can index the firearm either way. And then it had a pocket here, and it had a deployment waist strap, so you could, you know, Jack Bauer was the big thing, and jumping fences and running from the CIA or whatever. We never sent them out with that waist strap ever. And every now and then you'll see one of these things pop up, but for some reason they're all missing the lids. That was the big question for years. Will you make me another lid? No, I won't. But I'm gonna auction that one off. That'll go up for auction. That'll be a serious collector item. This is a bag I made after that, and I actually made all of these bags. These are called the mule bags, and I don't remember what it stood for. Modular, I don't remember what it fucking stood for. Something clever. But pals all over the front and the back. I think I made this one for Amanda, and I think she actually carried it for a while. Just times change, tastes change, and I put these across the bottom of them so that you could put a billy club in there. Like, you know, everybody wants a good billy club or a pair of nunchucks. You can put your nunchucks in there. I never saw anybody attach anything to it, because when this bag has shit in it, it will actually sit kind of upright, and if there's anything on the bottom, it flops and falls over. This is one of our original. This might have been the first, if not the second patch we ever made, and that's one of them there. And then that's that. So this has Velcro line everywhere, and it has these pockets here, but I sewed them in half, so you could put shit in here and not have them flopping around. So obviously you're not going to put file folders and stuff in there, or magazines, but it just lets you compartmentalize. Just a neat bag. Definitely been carried. You could blow it off with the air compressor, and I'm sure it'll clean up pretty good. It's been sitting in a bin. It came from the old shop. It was sitting in the floor in piles of gear in the old shop, and then we went over there for something and grabbed some of this stuff up, and that's how it got here. And I've got some of the old 1,000 denier grocery bags and ammo can bags and stuff like that. So, and then I've got some Timbuktu bags. I'm gonna sell those off. Amanda carried one of them for a little while, and then I've got I don't even know why I have the other one, probably for Sebastian. It still has the tags on it, was never used. So right now we are going to go eat because it's 4 o'clock, and most of the employees are going to leave in about an hour. So we're going to go in there and kind of like Sunday dinner. So most of us at 4 o'clock, we kind of stop and we all gather in the kitchen and just kind of hang out and talk about whatever we want to talk about that's not work related, although everything we do is really somehow work related. Is that raining? I don't know. Let's go eat.